Hi everyone, it's Josie. If you are new to my channel, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I have found the research in Ehlers-Danlos syndrome very interesting. There's new information that's been coming out in the past 3 years, so it's no longer just a bunch of people with EDS questioning everything, and we're finally getting answers on some stuff. Not only that, but there's also things in the psychology world that is being looked into, and that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about a little bit today, is the association of EDS and depression and how EDS can cause depression, instead of that if you have anxiety or depression, you will then cause all of your physical symptoms to get worse because you're thinking about them. There's now new studies that are showing that inflammatory illnesses can create inflammation in the brain instead and throw off neurotransmitters. So that is what we're going to kind of go over. First of all, I am not in the field of medicine. I do want to point that out. This is a legitimate interest that I have. I have been dealing with depression probably for about 10 years now. I tried different medications and nothing was working. Even for my anxiety, nothing was working. Since then, I have been battling all of the things for years now. I was in that category of severe major depressive disorder, and my thing is like, yeah, I'm in pain all of the time. Why would someone not feel this way? Like, you would feel this way if you were in this amount of pain. So it was always very strange to me how this was never really associated together too much. It was like pretty much the anxiety and depression is contributing to all of it. I questioned that a lot. This year, that completely changed for me. When I recently took another depression questionnaire, I noticed that my depression went from major depressive disorder to a mild form of depression. And this was like, it's just like, wait, what? What just happened? I was curious as to why this would make sense, because the only thing in the past 6 months that I've changed is the fact that I no longer am in a constant state of inflammation. But I started reading, called The Inflamed Mind, the connection of how your body and someone's inflammatory responses in their body creates cytokinin, and how it breaks the blood-brain barrier and can throw off your neurotransmitters and the person will be depressed. The explanation of how someone's illness can trigger this constant state of depression, the only way that you can start to help this depression, if it's caused by illness inflammation, is to start taking care of the illness inflammation. Whether it's self-care that is needed in someone with an illness, because that is definitely important to keep up the self-care. Start finding different hobbies that make you happy, but also look at not only diet and exercise, but what makes the inflammation in the body go down. There's people with histamine intolerance that can affect yourself as well, because you're inflaming your body with a histamine intolerance. So histamine intolerance goes along with this whole idea, but I think it's so interesting that that is a role in depression. I didn't want to make this too long because I could talk about all of this for a while. Have a good day, have a good week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.